Coming up here, getting onto Interstate 20 from 520 sucks. You got a lot of cars that are trying to cut off here, and then the next exit is the going for Interstate 20, and then you can go for Interstate, you can go for I-20 East, I-20 West, or you can get back onto 520 because there's people coming from this ramp right in front of us, right here, coming down and then wanting to get onto 520. So you got a whole cluster crap of cars and trucks trying to, beat the lane here. And what the lane I need to be in is the middle lane. You see that said east to Columbia, west to Atlanta, and then you got the Bobby Jones Expressway, which is what we just got off of. So cars are just trying to sneak through. But what sucks about this in an 18-wheeler is this sharp ass turn that's coming up. Not this one. This one's pretty good. But you don't make that turn, you're going over the guardrail and flipping. This one right in front of you, or us. It is crazy how sharp this is when it's pitch black out. It like really comes up on you kind of quickly. So this is the transition from 520 to I-20 westbound. So now we're going to come down here, and we only have like 5 or 6 miles when we get off. I think we're getting on I-20 at like 196 right here or something like that. And we only go to 190. But something that is coming up for all you Tim Taylor home improvement kind of guys and gals that are into power tools is Northern Tools right here. And I've actually never seen a Northern Tool or been in one. I've had their catalogs. Shows my age. But yeah, Northern Tools right over here coming up. So this truck, this is the 2018 389 Peterbilt, 10-speed stick shift, and it's got the Packard, P-A-C-C-A-R-D, Packard MX-13 motor, engine in it, whatever, and it has 0 bulbs, 0. So when we leave here and we got to climb these rolling hills like we're climbing right now empty, I'll be getting gears going down, just trying to keep my speed up. We'll start off on a rolling hill like this, doing 70, and I'll be down to 40, 45 by the time I get to the top of it when I'm fully loaded. It just has no power, no pulling power, no torque. It sucks. So yeah, we're at 194 right now. So we'll be getting off here at 190 and I'll be back. Actually, while I have you as a captive audience, a few videos ago, maybe the last video I posted, it's got a dark thumbnail with my truck. It's at night, and it says, my own unnecessary stress. Well, I continue to do that and keep putting stress on myself. For example, I was told today, or I was told last night, hey, come up here, get some 89 granite washed. It's called 89 stone washed. All right. So I was told to come up here, bring it to our Guyton plant, come back up here, and then bring it to the plant where I park. And I'm like, okay. And I'm doing the math in my head, and I'm like, on a good day, that's 5 hours round trip each time, not including waiting in line and not including stopping to eat something and take a 30-minute break, which is mandatory. When you're keeping a logbook. Technically, we don't keep logbooks because we stay within 150 miles, but still, I'm going to show on my truck's computer, my truck's Zonar, that I did stop for 30 minutes. So, you got to stop every 8 hours for 30 minutes, and of course, you can only have one 8-hour day, or, one 8-hour time in a day, not to exceed 14 hours, not to exceed 11 driving hours. So, to keep my day at around 12 to 13 hours and still be able to work out and still be able to get my kid after football practice at 5, I had to back plan. And I had to make sure that I'm going to be able to do the turns that my boss asked for. So I actually clocked in at 1:45 this morning. And, you know, it's 2.5 hours to get up here from where I park, a little over 2.5 hours to get up here from where I park. And so I got here at 5 in the morning and the gates open at 6, and I was still not the first truck in line. And, you know, you want to be like the first few trucks because, you know, traffic can be a bear getting back on the I-20 and then 520. You leave in that rock yard 6:30, 6:45. That's a big difference than leaving that rock yard at 6:15. So this is our exit right here coming up 190. So I got there, I was the second truck in line, and I worked on my YouTube channel a little bit, on my other channel, Dan's Vlog, did some shorts, put some shorts up, because that's all YouTube cares about nowadays is YouTube shorts. So all of us old timers with long form content, YouTube just doesn't care about anymore. So it's like we built the platform for them, and now they're just catering to teenagers bouncing their titties on trampolines, doing those short 15 and 30-second TikTok style videos. That sucks, but hey, that's the way it is. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So I was the second truck in line. When they opened the gate, the first truck in line went down to get crush and run. So I was actually the first truck in line where we're going now. I got out of there at like 12, 13 minutes after 6 because they were a little bit slow to load us at the start. And then, you know, I went straight to the Guyton plant and dropped off the load and then came back up, and I'm like, all right. I stopped at Dunkin' Donuts. I took a nice break, got me a coffee, almond milk creamer. I know almonds don't have milk, but whatever. Got me almond milk creamer with a coffee because I'm still gluten-free and dairy-free. And see, these barrels weren't here at 5:30 this morning. They were on the side of the road, but they certainly weren't here. And I was the first one to get loaded at the silo, and I'll show you that. And that's what I want to show you guys. That's the purpose of this video. But I got offloaded, and I'm like, okay, as long as I leave here at 12 o'clock, then I should be able to drive straight and get to my plant and drop this load off by about 2:45. Now that's the 12 hours, or that's 13 hours right there. That's a 13-hour day. Getting there at 2:45 gives me 1 hour to go to Vulcan Garden City and get a load of rock to have on my truck to deliver it first thing in the morning, so I can still clock in like my normal 3:15, 3:30 and have a 12-hour day by 3:15, 3:30 and go work out and get my kid from football practice. See? So that's an unnecessary stress I continue to put on myself, is to make sure I get my 12 hours and I go to the gym and I get my boy and I still complete all the jobs that my, God, look at this traffic. I still complete all the jobs that my boy, or that my boss wants me to complete. We are not coming this way. We're definitely going to be taking an alternate route back to 520 or I-20. Good Lord. So I'm getting the second load. Many of the other drivers that work with me, they're not going to do 2 loads because they're not going to put that many hours in. They just don't. They're just not going to. Some do. I always do. Some won't. You know, so I could have just done 1 load and then stayed local, but that's not what my boss asked me to do, you know, so gotta kind of weigh that out. But so we'll be there in just a moment. I'll come back when we're going down the hill. All right, so we got some of these little rolling hills here. This hill sucks for me to climb. That one was actually pretty steep. So we're like 2.5 miles from the entranceway here. You can almost just keep this truck in a little bit of a higher gear, keep the RPMs kind of low so you're not back pressuring it, you know. And you can almost just roll down the hills and have enough speed to carry yourself up when you're empty. See, like I never even knew that there was a path right there. Yeah, there's a path right there to the right. Nice. Looks like a nice jogging path, bicycle path. Pretty nice. I love stuff like that. I love it when communities have that. I'd be on that every day. Doing something. Skateboarding. Have my kids out there with the bikes. We'd be jogging. What I really like is when, oh look, and there's a sports complex. Never even knew that was there. What I really like is when they have like a jogging path like that, and then they have the stations set up where you can jog and then stop, and then they got pull-up bars, and then you could jog a little more, and they got like elevated wood so you could do sit-ups, like lock your legs under or your feet under, whatever, do sit-ups or crunches or leg lifts, jog a little bit more, and they got like parallel bars so you could do dips, different things like that. I love that sort of stuff. It's only red a little. All right, I never saw the red, so I'm good. Here's Martin Marietta in Grovetown, Georgia. That guy had to be in front of me because he really wanted to sniff the asshole of that driver in front of me, I guess. I don't know. I think it's, I think coming down this hill is where we go. I think this is it. Oh, waste management. If you want to be a garbage man. I actually have a company calling me Republic Waste Services. They're a very big company, and the good thing about really big companies is you have job security in the form of like the economy and stuff like that. You usually have good benefits, a decent PPO, you know, retirement and stuff like that. They're hounding me to go back to roll-off, do the roll-off driving. And see, they have their own landfill, their own transfer station, stuff like that. So you don't actually go to that nasty landfill and stuff. But they are hounding me. So finally, I wrote the lady back, and I was like, go ahead and email me your offer, and let me see what you got. Now I'm in no rush to leave here, but you know, I want to at least see what they're offering because they seem like they're thirsty. And there's all the Blue Max trucks that I sure was hoping were going to be gone by the time I got here. I saw all these trucks coming north when I was going south, bringing my first load down, and they're all here now. And they swarm, and they can just screw everything up. Look at them, blocking the entrance, blocking the exit. Fucking Blue Max, man. I'm going to switch over to channel 11. That's where you're going to want to be. Dumbasses.
Gotta move up, that light goes off.
Okay, so channel 11 is where you want to be. Vulcan, CB channel 11, says it right here underneath this speed limit 15. So you see this blue dump truck to our right, that Blue Max tandem. That's where we're going. We're going to go underneath them silos. You tell them what you want. Tell them what you want, and you know, tell them your truck number, what you want, and where you're going. And there will be a green light. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it. I can't see it until I'm well on the scale. But she'll give you a green light. You come on the scale. She'll line you up under the silos. There's 4 silos here that you're going to pull up under. And one of them has 89s. One of them has 57s. I mean, there might be 2 with 89s. 2, I don't know. All I know is when I need 89s or when I need 57s, this is where I go. I come underneath here. Now, if you need crush and run, I think I heard them this morning. Somebody was saying they needed 4s. Those are like a bigger stone. 4s is like the rock that's over by railroad tracks. Like when you pick up a rock and throw it at a railroad track to make it spark, which is kind of cool. Sorry, CSX, if I put that out there. But that was back there. So like crush and run and stuff, you went down the hill. But in front here, So hopefully this Blue Max person has it squared away after 18 of their trucks went through. They should know what to do. Somebody's got their stupid thing going. See if we can hear what they got going on. So if you look right in front of the hood, you see there's a tower right in front of us to the left of the silos. So there's somebody sitting in there and they watch it and they line you up. Now I never heard 287 say what he wanted. Give you a good shot here. So it looks like they're getting 57s in silo 2. I'm going to be stopping at silo 1, although because I'm in an 18-wheeler, it'll look like I'm going to silo 2. And so what they're going to do is they give you the green, you come on, then they turn off the green and you stop. And then, you know, they'll put the red on. Then they give you the green again, they want you to move forward. And, okay, yep, they want you to move forward and they give you the red. And then they fill up the other part of your truck. It's just like going to an asphalt plant. With the 18-wheelers, like with us, they give you the green, and then when they start loading, it goes red. Then when they start loading you, they'll turn it off when they want you to scoot up, and you can start creeping and fill up your truck, the whole trailer as you're going. And then they'll give you the red, and they'll finish loading up your back. Then when they give you the green, you go up and get your ticket right there, right in front of that truck to the left. And that's it. She's topping him off. And then he'll get the green light. And that green light is way up by that printer box to the left. I don't know that the green light came on. I think it did. I hope it did, or she's going to yell at him. I got yelled at once. Good morning, SRM T10. I'm going to be getting 89s, and I'm going to plant 324. See if she's ready. Hope she is. So I'm going to wait for that green light. She's probably going to yell at me. She might have to zero to scale. Hopefully I'm not on it. I don't think I am. As we sit and wait, still waiting. She's probably up there twiddling her fingers looking at me like, what is this idiot doing? Go underneath the silo. But I don't have a green light, so as far as I know, she's waiting for the scale. Not on it, am I? I don't think so.
Next truck on full scale.
SRM T10 for 89s going to plant 324. So she'll give me the red light when she wants me to stop, and I should have my silo right at the front of my trailer. There we go. And then she'll start loading me up. There it goes. You can hear it. When the red light goes out, then I can start kind of scooting up a little bit. And I can also kind of speed that up a little bit. Right about now, just letting a little bit slide forward. There we go, see? Red light's out. She's telling me to scoot forward. Kind of spread the load out. Then she'll give me the red light one more time. And then she'll finish it off. There we go. This stuff cleans off the window pretty quick. She wants me to scoot up.
Move up a little bit.
and stop a little bit. Now the next green light she gives me will be that I'm done and I can go up here to the box and get my ticket. I think. Yep, there we go.
The green light, you can go.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
And that's it. Grab my tickets, they're already there. £79,740.
95, getting to 75, so SRM, plant 318.
75s? You mean 57s? He said 75s. I think he means 57s. Man, I don't know if that old Mack truck's going to make it to 318. That's the Rinkin plant where I just left. That's a 2-hour ride. Good Lord. And that's it. That's a trip into Vulcan. Now, if it's... try to clean the window for you. If it's, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning and it's pitch black and there's a thousand freaking trucks everywhere and people are talking their butts off on the radio, it's really confusing. And me and my coworker Walter, we were the first ones in here the first time our company came up here from down, from where we are. And we had to figure it all out from scratch. And we did. We figured it out. We didn't get in no accidents, and we got the right material, and we brought it to the right plant. And we didn't piss off too many people, so that's a successful operation. But that's it, guys. That is a trip into Vulcan Materials in Grovetown, Georgia. So if you guys are up this way, hopefully it'll help you guys out and not leave you guys scratching your head wondering, what the hell are we supposed to do here? Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next one.